Well, the way I feel personally, just speaking from like African American perspective, I don't feel unified on a big scale to other minorities. I don't even really feel unified that much within us.
Yeah, for real.
Because you have that thing where you're disconnected from two homelands, Africa and America. Neither one
Or really our identity.
really seem to favor us that much.
Yeah.
And when it comes to other minorities, like I think that it's getting better. There are definitely like I have cousins of different races. I have like Asian cousins, Hispanic cousins. We all get along really well. But when I'm out in the world, I've been to places like Chinatown, places with different populations that are more minorities than just black. It doesn't feel like we're unified. It feels like there's a little bit of distance there at the very least. Like there's some
I agree.
separation. Even when things are like going really well, it still kind of feels like there's this otherness a little bit. Even if it's not necessarily in a super negative way, it does feel like there's a disconnect. And on a bigger scale, I think we're trying to get there, but I don't think it's as good as it should be. I don't think it's like where it can be.
I remember I went to one of the Black Lives Matter marches back in like 2016.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a good moment to see everybody come out with their signs and their T-shirts and all come together as one, meet in one little spot. So that was very cool to experience, and it was super trending on Twitter. I mean, I said Twitter. It was super trending on Twitter.
Not solidarity, like as in like I know we're in this together. I felt maybe some slight empathy from other people, but not like solidarity. Like I'm gonna actively help you do this. Just kind of like what I'm saying. Like I felt like like you understand why my situation is fucked up, but it's like, are you willing to like do something tangible to help? Like to what level is your commitment? So I feel like empathy, but I don't know if I felt like true solidarity more times than not. So,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm thinking that a lot of the reasons for why we separate each other is like it seems to be this effect of global colonization, where it's kind of like even if you can't, that wasn't in the nature of the nations that got colonized, you know what I'm saying? But when that happens to you, you're suddenly a part of this system that does that, and like you benefit if you're closer to the highest power structure, and so you begin to pick at each other, people that are kind of on the same level. I think we will get there. I'm hoping that we will. Just don't know how close we are right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say I agree, but also thinking about yourself, right? Like your identity, who you identify as. Me, I'm a woman. I'm African American.
Right.
I'm Christian. All these things, right? But like, for example, like we're both African American, right? But there's still a disconnect between African American men and African American women.
Definitely, for sure.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
For solidarity to happen, we have to identify that it's intersectional because we identify as so many things.
Right.